Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hello everyone, welcome to our revision class, and inshallah we'll be focusing on grammar this time. And the first thing we're going to look at is capital letters. Remember, we talked about capital letters, we talked about exclamation mark and comma. We also talked about common nouns and proper nouns, after which we looked at types of genders in noun, singular and plural noun, abstract and collective noun, subject and object pronoun. Now to capital letters. Capital letters, what are capital letters? They are the big alphabet, they are big letters of the alphabet. What are the uses of capital letters? We use capital letters to begin every sentence. We also use it for the pronoun I. Anytime you want to use I, ensure you always write it in capital letter. Then we also use capital letters for proper nouns, that is specific names of people. Amina, Aisha, you must start those names with capital letters. We also use capital letters for days of the week. We also use it for months. Now, for exclamation mark. Exclamation mark is used to show strong feelings, excitement, it could be anger, and so on. We usually use it at the end of a sentence, and we have an example like, what a beautiful day. If you write it, the person cannot tell that there is a strong emotion behind it, but if you put the exclamation mark, it shows that that sentence was actually said with strong emotion. Now going forward to comma. The comma is also a punctuation mark, and it is used to show pauses in sentence and separate items in a list. For example, I like apples, comma, bananas, comma, and oranges. Now you use the comma to separate items in a list or to take a pause in a sentence. Now let's quickly do this quiz. I want you to quickly type in the comment section, shout if this sentence needs an exclamation, and pause if it needs a comma. The first sentence. Wow, that is amazing. The second sentence. After school, we will read. And the last sentence for our quiz today is, help, the pot is boiling over. Now that is that. I believe you have all done that in the comment section. Now going forward to common nouns. If you recall, we said common nouns are general name for a person, place, thing, or animal. General name. For example, boy is a general name. Girl is also a general name. We have dog, school, city, teacher, river, and so on and so forth. Now we also have a proper noun. Now proper noun on the other side means a specific name of people and things and places, and we always start the proper noun with a capital letter. Example, we have Sadia, Aliu, Lagos, Nigeria, Christmas, River, Niger, and Asafwa. These are particular names of people and places, so we always begin the proper nouns with capital letter. After that, we also looked at, before we go to the next topic, let's quickly do this. You're going to spot the proper noun in the sentences below. My friend lives in Abuja, so just type the proper noun in the comment section. The second sentence is Halima was born in December. Type out the proper noun in that sentence also. My brother Abdullahi is a doctor. Today is Monday. And the last is I am a pupil of Asafwa Academy. I want you all to quickly type out the proper nouns in these sentences in the comment section. Now moving forward, we looked at genders in noun. What is gender? Gender simply means whether something is male, female, either or neither. Now we have four types of gender. The first is the masculine gender. These are the male gender. We have boy, father, horse, uncle, nephew, prince. For the feminine gender, these are females. And we have girl, mother, mare. Mare is the female of horse. Aunt is the female of uncle. Niece is the female of nephew, while princess is the female of prince. We also have the common gender. These gender can be either male gender or female gender. We have examples like baby, doctor, pupil, cousin, children, parents. We use this common gender for both male and for female. Now we also have the last, which is the neuter gender. This is used for non-living things. We have bag. That means they are neither male nor female. We have book, bag, pencil, class, cup, spoon, etc. Singular nouns. Now, singular noun simply means one person, place, thing, or animal. So example, we have cat, tree, teacher, cup, chair. These are singular nouns. In sentence, I ate an egg. It shows that you ate just one egg. She bought a pencil. It shows that she bought just one pencil. Now for plural noun. Plural nouns means more than one. And the rule for forming plural noun, regular plurals, we add s or es to the noun to form the plural form. Examples, we have cats. This time around it's not just cats, we added s, cats. We have trees. We have teachers. Boxes, in this case we added es. So you should take note that words that end with letters O, X, S, CH form their plural by adding ES and not S. Then we also have the rule of changing letter Y at the end of a noun to letter I before you add ES. We have example like babies. Now the singular form ends with Y, but the plural form, you changed the Y to letter I before you added the ES. We have babies, we have countries, we have flies also. Now, we also looked at abstract noun. Abstract noun, what is abstract noun? Abstract nouns are ideas or feelings, things, names of things you cannot see, touch, hear, or smell. Now, example, we have love, courage, happiness, freedom, anger, and so on and so forth. In sentence, we have the courage of the little girl amazed us all. Now moving on to concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are things that you can see, hear, touch, taste, or smell. Examples, we have apple, school bus, guitar, music, perfume. Now in sentence, on the bus, I ate an apple and listened to music. Now you can identify the concrete nouns here. They are names of things you can eat. We have apple in that sentence. We also have music. We cannot see it, but we can listen to it. So it's a concrete noun. Now, let's quickly do this exercise before we move on to the next topic. I have a list of words on the screen: bravery, chair, music, sunshine, cars, hunger, and bucket. I want you to quickly sort these nouns into concrete and abstract. Let's quickly do that in the comment section. Now, the next topic, which is the subject pronouns. Subject pronouns. They replace the subject of a sentence. And what is the subject of a sentence? The subject of a sentence simply means the doer of the action in the sentence. That is the person or the thing that does the action in the sentence. Now, example of subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. And then usage in a sentence: Halima slept here. Halima slept here. Now, Halima is the subject because she's the one performing the action. Now, if we want to replace Halima with a subject pronoun, we use she. She slept here. Then we also have my mother and I left early. My mother and I did the action. So my mother and I is the subject of that sentence. If you are to replace it with a subject pronoun, it becomes we. We left early. Now the next sentence is Hassan slapped Fatima. Hassan is the subject because Hassan is performing the action here. And if you are replacing Hassan, you use he. He slapped Fatima. Now moving on to object pronouns. Object pronouns, on the other hand, replaces the object of a verb or a preposition. Now, the object, on the other hand, is the receiver of the action in the sentence, and it usually comes after the verb or after a preposition. Now, examples of object pronouns, we have me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Now, in sentence, we have Halima fought with Sadia. Halima fought with Sadia. You can see the object of the sentence is written in red. This time around, we are not looking at the subject, so we are not looking at Halima, we are looking at Sadia, because Sadia is at the receiving end of the action. Now, the pronoun to replace Sadia is her. Halima fought with her. Halima fought with her. If you note here, we did not say she, because she is a subject pronoun, while her is the object pronoun. The next sentence, my pen was with Hassan. Hassan is in red font, and you can see Hassan is the receiver of the action. It is replaced with him. My pen was with him. Halima slapped Fatima and Ummu. Fatima and Ummu are the object of the sentence, and we replace it with them. It becomes Halima slapped them. Now, looking overall at what we have discussed so far, we said singular means one, plural means more than one. Exclamation mark shows strong feelings. Comma is used to separate items in a list or show pause. Common nouns are general names, while proper nouns are specific names. We also said the masculine is male, feminine, female. Common can be either, while neuter is neither. Concrete nouns are things we can see, touch, smell, while abstract nouns are things we can't. Object pronouns replaces the subject of a sentence, while object pronoun replaces the object of a sentence. And these are all the things we looked at in grammar this first time. Thank you so much. Ensure you study hard. We have the link to the material. Click it and access it. I wish you the best of luck in your exams.